welcome back to Downtime Activities, and welcome back to our two-player Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough with Skullgrim and Blackheart, not Shadowheart. Legally distinct. I think last time we just got done clearing out some looters on the outside of this place, and then we were starting to make our way towards the door.
You want me to go talk to the fellow here and see if he'll let us in?
I think you ought to talk to him. I'm not great at talking to people. I've got all these.
Well, if he won't let us in, I'll just.
Oh.
I have no time for small talk.
You can always just pick the lock. I
With
suppose.
yeah, if he won't let us in, I'll just pick the lock.
Thank you, Gibblebuck. Everything all right out there?
Yes, it's me. Actually, the deception one I've done before. It's also great because I think both of these you can kind of do the same thing. Where if you do your fights inside right, you can literally just turn it into a whole bunch of like 4v1s until you get into the final room. But let's do Bard.
Yeah, it's me. Let me in. Well,
Let's see.
things are looking pretty promising when your bonus is equivalent to the difficulty class. Oh, good call. Get that guy.
And I'll add guidance to it.
But you crit failed. There's always a chance.
We don't have any. We don't have any points of inspiration yet.
We
do
don't.
I'm stupid. Don't know who you are or what you've done with the boss. But if you come through that door, you're getting a knife in the guts.
Oh God! I'm getting a really weird graphical glitch of myself now. Uh-oh.
You know, it's fixed for me, but if I walk too close to you, your hat just turns profoundly glowing white.
Well, sorry for anyone watching this. You know, we'll see. It'll clear up in time, I'm sure. I am now a glowing wizard outline myself. You want to pick that lock and let's go murder these people?
Sure. I really think.
I've gone Super Saiyan.
From a crit fail into a critical hit.
Perfect.
On we go.
That is unpleasant to look at. Hopefully going through this door will clear it out. Nope, I am still a mess. Oh, he ran back into the other room, I think, to warn his friends.
Yep.
Let's
Looks like it's going to be a hard fight then. Looks like they've decided to die the hard way.
Maybe if they clear off my, oh, they missed. Maybe if they clear off my temporary HP, it'll clear this graphical glitch off of me. Well, instead they shot Gale. I have an idea. I'm going to charge into here, and I know I have my temp HP still from my Spore Druid thing, but I think I'm just going to do a wild shape and be a nasty big spider. And that way I can kind of probably tank some for the party here, too. I don't have an action, but then I can...
Ugh.
Ooh, this is a bonus action? Ooh!
I'm gonna move up to
In
the
a weapon!
side.
Oh, and it's flammable webs. Oh, you missed anyway. Oh, you got the off hand. Nice.
Well, it turns out if you spit wibs, if you spit, man,
It
wouldn't
turns
it be
out,
nice
if you
if
spit
one of
whips,
these guys who ran this YouTube, wouldn't it be nice if one of the guys who ran this YouTube channel could speak English?
you ask too much. You expect too much.
Yeah. Turns out if you spit webs at a guy who just is carrying a torch, you just set the whole area on fire, which is the no.
Pretty good to know. I think as I level up, I'll be using more and more of my Spore Druid shit, but to start, using just regular wild shape into the spider will let me tank more effectively. Because I just get a big old sack of hit points.
Wow, Lazel, you're so useful back there.
Into the fray. Right. Let's try and finish off
She
this
did what she
guy.
could.
Oof. Oh, I can just do this as a bonus action every turn? Yes, please. Weapon! I don't know if that helps light them on fire anymore or not, but hey, whatever.
You could probably
Oh, yeah,
use it
no,
to
guys,
keep spreading
right.
fire.
Yeah. As they try to run off into this room, I could probably spread the fire onto them again.
My wounds are too much to bear.
I'm ensnared.
Strike with precision.
And at 2. So I'm going to
Good shot.
get one of these.
Outsmart.
Let's okay. Apparently I have disadvantage to hit this guy, so I can't do sneak attack.
That's kind of weird. Against Hasid or whatever? Hasid?
Yeah.
Huh. I wonder why that is. Oh, maybe because you're ensnared? No, that just means you can't move.
Yeah, I guess ensnared gives me disadvantage.
Let's see.
It seems weird.
Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, while the creature's attack rolls and dexterity saving throws have disadvantage. Okay, yeah. It does give you disadvantage. Interesting.
Now let's try this.
That should give Lae'zel advantage. Oh, God. Did she shoot her? Oh, okay, I thought she shot her friend to make him stop laughing. Lae'zel should get a sweet advantage attack on him now if she wants it. Although that will probably make him stop laughing. But, oh,
Not if she misses.
haha! All according to plan.
Well.
In webbing. It does totally spread
Oh.
the fire. That's sick.
That is such a cool combination. That is so good to know.
That's awesome. I'll get this one, and Lae'zel can go after the other two to start. Well, I love the laughter of this like big burly barbarian. He's just. You cannot poison a spider. It's foolish.
Okay. Apparently I can't reach him.
And if you take one step forward, you can. Oh, did you get?
Nope. I'm out of movement. I got hamstrung by the.
Jesus, they're really layering the debuffs on you, aren't they?
Yeah. And I can take a shot at him, but he's too close, so it'll still be with disadvantage. I feel like we might as well just leave him there laughing.
Yeah,
for
I
now.
think just take a normal shot at one of the other guys if you have a shot. Oh, that ended his
He
rage
stood,
too.
but he's
Because he didn't take any damage,
Yep.
it ended his rage. That's pretty handy.
You know what? No, I've already used the pummel strike. Action surge. Hit him again.
Another one. Can I jump super far? Oh god. Terrifying. Oh, that was the last bit of fire damage I could take, apparently. Oh, that was my bonus action, so I can't cast Shillelagh. Well, that stinks. Thunderwave will do ya. And a quick halo of spores on this one, because it might actually kill them. Oh, not quite. 1 HP in a dream.
I don't like the. Well, they'll probably just die in their turn. I don't like the hip gyrations you do when you're doing that Halo of Spores thing.
Oh, yep, they did die in their turn. You're right. Yeah, you know, all the spider transforming and the I'm very much trying to be the creepy, fungal, nasty druid, so I'm probably only... If I turn into an animal, it's probably gonna be a spider. But it is still super gross. Am I not? There we go. 1 HP in a dream. He's so angry. Did he just try and
Okay, I don't know.
a javelin into you?
I'm not sure what he threw at me, but he tried to throw something. this guy? Yeah, we'll start running over there.
It does seem that turning into a spider has ended that graphical glitch, so let's get that going. Oof.
It did seem to help.
Her up to here, and then we'll just hit him with the bone chill. Oh, 1 HP in a dream again. Wait,
Yeah.
I don't have a reaction? Why don't I have my reaction?
Good question.
I guess I technically used it when I took that attack of opportunity before, but it should like let me retroactively. Oh, that's weird.
My injuries need tending.
Oh, she's down again. Some thieves tools for you. I mean, do you have your Song of Rest?
Long day.
I do
need to rest
not, because
Maybe
I'm
we
only
already
one
used
level in
it.
the part.
Oh, that's right. You only have the one level. Do we want a short rest here?
I think we probably should. Most of us are a little banged up. Even she's still a little.
Out of spell slots. We definitely don't need a long rest yet, but topping off wise, I can't good berry at the moment.
I used my last spell slot to get Lacel back up to full.
Okay. I think we'll certainly be able to finish going through this area without a long rest. Ooh. I'd like to see what that looks like on a Dragonborn, please. He's a fancy man bard.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my. You, sir, are dashing.
I had to put holes in it to get my horns to fit. There's I think one of the wide-brimmed hats might be pretty sweet.
It might be a good one. The horns coming out. Yeah.
Anyways, search this.
Here we go.
Just a bunch of candles.
Oh, not what I meant to do. Shortcuts.
Wonder what that did.
You know, in real life, if I found a skull-shaped handle in an ancient ruin and pulled it, and it made a sort of distant, haunted, screamy noise, I would be much less just totally okay with it.
That's
like you tend to be in a video
we're
game.
people, not we're human beings, not big damn heroes. Ooh, thieves' tools on the ground over here. If you want to pick them up, don't know why those are just chilling on the ground there. Like right here.
Where?
Underneath me.
Oh.
Kind of
Yeah.
random.
I assume that's just. I assume they were trying to pick the lock.
That's
I assume
probably,
that's some of what that stuff that they call environmental storytelling.
I think there's a lot of modern people making movies who could take a lesson or two from what we just encountered.
Maybe we never noticed it before in all the times we've been through here. So.
Yeah, that's because we're the average consumer, which is why people have to dumb down media. Let's see, are you going to be able to... Yes, maybe you can... Do you have a trap disarm toolkit yet? Ooh, a
That's a
halberd.
good question. I don't
Lizelle
remember.
could probably get good use out of that halberd.
I'm still carrying around the Everburn blade, which I assume we're going to give to
To Karlak when the time comes.
Karlak.
Ooh, or a maul,
I do have
if you
a
prefer
trap.
to- whether you want a little extra damage or reach.
I have a leather helmet that gives +1 to dex saving throws if you want it, or you want to give it to Gale or something.
I'd give it to Gale. I mean, actually, I should probably give Gale the wizard hat, and I should put the leather helmet on. Come to think of it.
Can you disarm the trap on the sarcophagus?
I hope so. I guess we'll see. I will not be showing.
It does give me
helmet.
the option. It does give me the option to try.
Let's try it. Actually, wait a second. I have a buff I want to put on you. It's called the buff of walking out of the room before you make this roll. Come along, Gale.
Can you cast guidance?
Yeah. Oh,
That is a buff you could put on me.
let me get closer. It won't let me like listen in on you right now because I'm doing dialogue. Oh,
Interesting that that did not actually pop up as anything.
huh. Probably
In
because
this
you'd already
special.
started
No.
doing the check. Oh,
Maybe.
it was successful.
Interesting. It must have actually given me the bonus because that math did not add up.
Well, I guess open the sarcophagus
Engraved
and get
key. Interesting. Don't know what that engraved key goes to. And a spear, I think. Because this ancient door just leads back outside, right?
Yeah, that's the way in that we couldn't lockpick into earlier, out to the beach. What does the spear do? I don't remember the.
The Watcher's Guide, 1d8, or 1d6. Because it is versatile, it is a spear, it is thrown. When the spear misses its target, the wielder's next attack roll against that target gains True Strike. Wow.
I mean,
So if you miss
Lae'zel
an
could
attack,
two-hand
your next chance to hit goes up. That's not a terrible idea.
I also sent her a couple other two-handed weapons. I think she has the like great weapon fighting style by default. So using something other than a two-handed longsword would probably be a good call. Ooh, it's a pretty cool looking spear.
It was pretty cool. Nice long blade. She should
Alright.
definitely hold on to that hand axe in case she needs to throw it.
Excellent choice. As you wish.
Ah, so this is what the engraved key goes to.
Ah,
Step forward.
we just always pick locks when we play this game.
Oh, I have learned, by the way,
Armed
this is a
scribes.
serious metagame thing that
No
doesn't
sign of a
really
sword.
change this fight very much because they all have magic. If you take all these skeletons' weapons, it does totally spawn them without their weapons.
Huh.
It mostly only matters for like the guys with the daggers, but they all just cast magic anyway, so there's really no point in even bothering.
What do you mean? Are these things gonna
Forgotten God.
come after us?
How quaint.
That doesn't check.
I don't trust I don't trust anywhere we walk in and there's skeletons lying around on the floor.
That's fair. Ooh, a heavy key.
I'll give it a shot. That statue. It seems they worship some kind of scholar.
Can Gale make his?
Look
Yeah,
at
yeah,
that.
Gale's smart.
Jurgle, the scribe of the dead. This chapel must be ancient.
If you'd like to
He
push the button.
Does look
Or
slightly
actually,
more wizardly.
I'll
wizardly.
ungroup
Full
Gale and
desire.
I'll have him do it because who cares if
Might as
he's
well.
further back. Is there anywhere else you'd like to put anybody else?
No one back home will ever believe this.
Mm,
Moving ahead.
I might creep on up here. This is being a little meta, but you know.
Oh, I have
know,
the
we know.
magic touch.
I'll try and just creep right here. See what happens. And that way it's Gale looking freaked out by the whispers of the dead.
Something just woke up.
Well, they didn't notice I'm here. So let's just delete a combatant.
Dang, he made a save.
Very well.
Ugh,
Mistra Rill.
thanks. I hate it. Ooh, if he hits him with a fire spell, it should light up those webs, right? It does totally light up those webs. Heck
All
yeah.
right. Well, in that case, I won't walk any farther forward than this. I love the skeleton run animation. Ow.
Oof, crit you. They shamble quite nicely.
Ow.
Shouldn't have made
Very injured. Much hurt.
they burn.
Critical hit me, I critical hit you. Bony son of a bitch.
Oh, I forgot to ritual cast find familiar and get a familiar back. Need to remember to do that.
Okay, well, at least now she has True Strike.
Oof! God,
Jeez.
I keep critting our squishier characters.
You've made a grave mistake. What fools these mortals be.
Suppose I'll just finish this cap. Oh, get him, Mazel. Okay, even with True Strike, huh?
Good idea, I think.
I want to sound on this guy. No.
You picked the wrong fight, friend. Let me recite their demise with ease.
Guess I'll just. She got him eventually.
Best be on my
Well, why don't you go recruit Withers? I'm going to take a load off for a bit.
You want me to talk to him?
Well, can you choose to talk to him in your current form?
Let's find out.
This.
a lot of effort.
Oh, it unwild shapes me to do it. Dang it. What is the worth of a single mortal life? I thought you'd say as much. Why are you so spooky, Withers?
So he has spoken, and so thou standest before me, right as always. What a curious way to awaken. Now, I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life?
Also, it seems a bit on the nose to have a sort of shrivelly skeleton man named Withers. Was his name Withers in life?
Curiosity.
That's
Did his
a good
parents
question.
name him Withers?
Wilt thou answer my question?
Well, I suppose I will attack. No. Yes,
So
Escoin.
I ask again.
If there's not
what is
a
the
like
worth of a single
composting
mortal
joke like
life?
Spore Druid option here, I'll be disappointed. Aww. Like, that depends on how much fungus can grow on it. Probably all life is equal, I would say, from this perspective.
In
Of
death,
equal value,
that
not of
is
equal
so.
merit or morality, but
Very
equal value.
well. I am satisfied. We have met, and I know thy face. We will see each other again at the proper time and place. Farewell.
Ah, good.
Oh. I also like that he's just the like, we'll meet again when the time is right, and then he just dodders off on foot slowly out into the tomb. He doesn't even like, I don't know, teleport or. Also, like traditionally, the way these tombs work is the person carved into the sarcophagus is a depiction of the person entombed within.
Well,
So is
was
this
Withers
what
a
Withers
lady?
looked like in life?
Probably.
Have to keep
I
going.
don't know. Just
Logically. Another
Either,
short rest
either
to
Withers-
pop off here?
do we have another one to spend?
We do.
Yeah.
Better than
Might as well.
Respite does wonders.
I feel
I
like
mean, it'd be
we
nice
could-
to have spell slots for the.
what a mess the ages cause.
Well said, Withers. It wouldn't be bad to have spell slots for the like next fight, but
Aha!
thanks,
Oh.
I hate it.
I need to group with Gale before I leave him in here to rot. Let's go up the ladder, huh? That won't look terrifying.
Luckily, you just kind of teleport up the ladder. At least that particular one.
How about these not
I'm just in a loading screen hearing just chittery footsteps. Says the spider.
Looking ahead.
Let Gale pick up whatever's in here.
I forgot that you gave Gale your hat. So I came up the ladder and there was a giant spider, and who I thought was Lergrim digging up the chest and was really confused.
Do you want to do a long rest before we head to the refugee camp?
I don't know. Do you think we can take that fight, or should we
I think
go
we
into it with
can.
spell slot?
I think we could take that fight with our current setup. You and Gale will just have to kind of keep your distance.
Drink one of these then. If we can get up to where the archers spawn, that tends to be a pretty good place to kind of handle that fight. So Asterian's the only one back in our camp right now, right?
I think so, yeah.
So Asterian's just chilling in our camp, and Withers just comes tottering in, and his ghost like,
Shouting up ahead.
how does that conversation go? Like, no, it's okay. They said I could stay here.
Oh no, I assure you. It's totally on the up and up.
gate! Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders! That pack of goblins will be on us any second! What's going on? Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Zevlor, now! You let goblins here? Where is the druid?
I'm right here.
Please, there's no time!
I mean, chitter, 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 chitter. Oh no! A horde of goblins, and is that a giant spider?
Nine hells! Open
That's
the gate!
exactly what I was just thinking. Is that
If I was one of these guys, I would also be attacking the giant spider.
yeah? You know, this happens with D&D parties all the time, where a bunch of monsters show up to attack a settlement or the local inn where the campaign has begun, or you know, whatever. And then a group of bigger monsters show up to defend it, being the player characters.
Damnable roach.
Provoke the blade! And suffer its sting.
Oh god.
How long do you think he was? How long do you think he was practicing that? Like,
Every night. Every single night. I wish I could shove as a spider. Nice. Ooh, I can get all 5 of these guys with some weaponing. Ooh, and they almost all failed. 4 out of the 5. Heck yeah. All right, Archer.
Well,
Oh, I can't.
Gale is about to.
No, not there. What? I can't. I'm too big to like occupy this. Okay, there we go. I just want to be threatening this guy, so if he moves away, I get an attack.
You are kind of glitched into the. Don't move into the webs, you fool. Oh, hamstrung.
Oof.
It's like they know we're about to set all that on fire.
It's like they know that Gale's about to shoot a little firebolt down into there.
Just throw rock. He's just throwing rocks. Who throws rocks?
Oh, I made a save. Well, now it's less exciting for Gale to do this, but nevertheless.
Let's okay. Why do I have disadvantaged at these guys?
Distance, maybe?
No, they're within the range of it. Weird. I'll just shoot at this guy because he's in with it.
I've got a small amount of PTSD watching Zevlor blow that horn because of my evil playthrough of this game I've been going through. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Ah. Well. Some gate guards you were. She might get involved by the time the fight's over.
My sickle and sword, strike them down!
Munch. Can I position this in a way that doesn't hit friendlies and hits multiple enemies? Technically, right there hits those two, without hitting either of those two? Nice. Oh, maybe the other guy was just outside of it too. It spreads the fire though. We didn't start the fire, except we kinda did, and it's all our fault. Damn.
Sheesh.
Alright. Alright, Eradin. This guy's just a bully. He doesn't want to win this fight. He just wants to bully people.
I really have no idea what he's doing, but it's comical.
Level up.
Oh. Let's try and deal with this guy. Critical miss. Oh well. Be inspired. Spider? Inspired. Arctic inspiration. That sounds terrible.
Thanks, I hate it.
Oh.
He does too.
I deserve that one.
Ooh, you know what? I know of a nearby bard hat that's really good. That'll probably look amazing on your dragon form.
I didn't get a shove animation there, so it looks like that guy just threw himself into the fire.
Nice. Took a while to show up, but when she got here, she got right stuck in. Away! God, that's terrifying.
Idiot set himself on fire.
How dare he? I guess we'll just shoot a firebolt down at him.
That scream was great.
Jesus.
Man, that was
Somebody's going for
that
an
was
Oscar.
excellent. That was needlessly dramatic, like the Kruthix in our Skygate campaign.
Speaking of which, anyone watching this who wants to see some real D&D, we have 2 D&D campaigns going on the channel right now as well. An Epic 6 game where the capstone level is 6, and the progression follows accordingly. And a full normal D&D campaign called Skygate, set mostly in the Underdark, and a dwarven hold just above the Underdark. You should check them out. Some good old-fashioned, real old D&D.
That was the last.
Dang old D&D.
Inside, all of you, more may follow.
Dang old D&D.
Dang old D&D. Gauntlets of Power. I'm gonna send
Honestly,
to you.
This
probably?
would probably look pretty sweet on for your quite shamanistic druid.
What is
At least
it?
I feel like
Oh,
he'll probably go that.
this instead of
ritual
my
staff.
generic staff. I think that will be I don't know if I can change it out while I'm in spider form. I'll just have to remember to do it once I'm out of spider mode.
Spider mode activate.
Did you already loot the goblin archers up here?
I did not.
Okay. Then I shall. Well, there's not a whole lot to loot anyways.
Moving in.
I sent you the gloves, the like enchanted gloves.
Yeah.
Think they probably would be better, like good for you. Cause
They are. I mean, I'm not wearing any gloves, and they are just good. It'd be nice to. We should try and actually complete the Zentarum contract so we can get access to like gloves of thievery.
Yeah, those would be sweet.
And like honestly, just that expanded store is really good because I think it's
No time to rest.
yeah, I'm gonna do second level bard just because of the Song of Rest. I think because
should
that
be
lets
leveling
us
up too. Did one of these
kind of
guys have
explore a
a
little bit.
dagger on them? I'm trying to remember. No. I feel like I should just give.
haven't seen one.
If you have like an extra dagger laying around, do I have an extra dagger? I don't. I feel like Gale would do better in with a dagger than a staff right now. Although I'm sure we'll find a magical staff soon enough that has some buff to it, and he's hardly ever going.
Yeah,
to
there's-
anyways.
You, that might be, maybe that might be for, no, because the Zentarum contract gives you a every crossbow. Maybe it's for, is it for rescuing the lady in the burning building? You can pretty early on get a cool like lightning staff for Gale.
Okay.
It's like one of 3 options you have for
Oh
completing
yeah,
a quest.
that's for saving the person from the burning building, I think.
So that I think that would probably just be a good
That's
piece of
really
loot to
good.
pick up because I think the other two pieces of loot aren't super interesting. I don't know what to pick up for my next spell.
To decide.
We could probably have fun with Featherfall.
I'm sure we could find some good use for Featherfall.
Healing Word's also just good.
And the heart spikes and have to be charged for city piercing damage. I might not actually bring that. Do you know? I'm gonna choose this for right now. I can always.
This one,
Well.
actually. Be kind of a supporty bard.
I'm interested if Flameblade, it conjures like a fancy burning scimitar into your hand. That should stack theoretically with my extra poison damage because it's still a weapon attack, I think. But I don't know if I'd get to use my wisdom mod. Probably not. I'd have to use dexterity for the Flameblade. I'm not sure exactly how that works. I mean, I'll take Hold Person. It's a universally good spell, and that'll be just fine by now.
I think it's funny that it changes
Deal.
your character portrait to be a giant spider as well.
Get some level 2 spells. Cloud of Daggers is really good, especially if we can find some ways to abuse it. Reduce could be fun. Misty Step is always good. I will want it eventually, but I think I want AoE options with my second level spell slots, so good old Shatter and Cloud of Daggers I think will do us nicely.
Shatter is great. If you have the option, when you have the option to take Crown of Madness, just period, it can absolutely make unwinnable fights winnable.
Well, let me go talk to Zevlor. We already looted all these guys. Spike shield. Yeah. It's like they don't want to open the gate for me.
I like, this is something that to me is so cool. If you watch on the minimap, somebody has to come over and open the gate.
They actually have to interact with it.
The gate does not open on its own. Like, somebody has to come open it, which is why it always takes a minute. I think it's really cool.
Children here, you fool!
Does it? Is it gonna put you in the cutscene? Is it gonna put my spider in the cutscene? What's gonna happen here?
Take the druid too? Unbelievable!
Ah, it's just gonna put
I
Gale
don't know.
in.
Fuck open this.
It's just gonna put Gale into it.
Tell that to the dead at the gate. Shut it, Horns! I'd be lying dead next to the goblins if you'd stalled any longer. My duty is to this camp. Oh, God forbid you risk your precious tail. But I shouldn't be surprised. Foulbloods ain't known for courage.
Ugh. Why is
You
everyone
see
so
the
racist?
tiefling's jaw clench. He's about to erupt.
Probably should have had you do this because
I don't know. Turn him into a giant spider or something.
I guess we'll let
That
Gale
seems like
try
a
and
Gale answer.
a good Gale answer, though he's only got a +3 in this, and he rolled a 3. Well, we tried. I'm not gonna use our one inspiration on that.
With a thunk, the armored man collapses, unconscious.
So good to know. As a spider,
You know what?
I can't
You know what?
use.
No doubt the beast will be back.
You know what?
We need to pack
I'm okay with this outcome.
Before we talk to Zevlor again, do you want to go kill a bugbear assassin?
How much farther can I go?
Yeah, we could go after the bugbear assassin.
Because that way I can get a little more use out of this wild shape and then change back to myself to interact with people.
You don't want to just run around the druid camp as a giant spider? They might appreciate it.
Could be fun. In webbing.
What do I have to lose?
Can't quite hit. Now, I wish I'd taken a second level in Rogue.
It is like Song of Rest and Cunning Action, both great spells. Hard to know what the right choice is there. Sorry, me.
I mean, it's
Oh,
we're early enough on that Um, we're early enough on that we still level up pretty quickly, so it's not going to like.
Yeah, that's not gonna be a big deal. Nice. Oh, I still have your Bardic Inspiration saved up. I need to remember I have to click on it to use it. I will just dismiss my
Yep.
launch now.
Ma'am.
You have
My
good
apologies,
timing.
ma'am. I haven't had time
Never
to
been
bathe
much of a
since
fighter, so
flying through the
wrestling with
hells
bear
on
would have
board a
gone
mind flayer ship.
poorly. But you're not here for heroics, are you?
Also, I'm really surprised you smell more Avernus on
Avernus's
me and not
stench
so
is all
much
over your skin.
mind flayers.
Care to explain why you reek of the hells?
Well, it's a crazy story. You see, a mind flayer abducted me, and its ship went straight to hell.
She wants to believe you. Wait, let me give you up. You got it. Seeing how you have a +7 plus the D4 and advantage with a requirement of 5.
Excuse me, DM, does a 28 beat
If you'd
the
only
check?
rolled 23 lower,
Well, that's quite the story.
you still would have made
and
the
I
check.
thought I was doomed. Now I feel sorry for you. Here. Take this. It's worth a fortune. But a fortune's not worth much if you're dead. Consider it payment for saving my life.
A soul coin, true to its name, holds a mortal soul inside. It serves in the Nine Hells as very.
Man, those eyes are so cool.
Those are sweet. The soul coin's only use in
Better
game,
find
I believe,
somewhere to camp
is
soon.
as consumables for Karlak. You can like.
I
feed it
kind of
to her-
figured
her
that's.
engine, and it gives her like bonus damage or something like that.
I kind of figured that's probably what they were.
Still alive, so that's progress.
What they were for.
If you want to talk to Zevlor down there, I would like to talk to the druids since I am a druid, but I feel like most of the talking should be you.
course. I'm actually interested to know what the druid dialogue is for the
First,
Nah,
damn near
I didn't
died
wanna
at the
talk to you.
hands of goblins. Then, a foul blood takes his frustrations out
can I
I'm
put this guy in his
done
place?
with this hellhole.
Fine, then get lost.
Those
You
two must
punk.
have history.
Yes.
Yes.
It's a good thing we were here.
History, if you know what I mean. Anyway, Zevlor.
Zevlor!
Thank you for your help out there. I'm Zevlor.
I'm
Well
Blackheart.
met. I should warn you, visitors are no longer welcome in this grove. Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing
hat.
everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve.
Why are they forcing you out?
There have been several attacks by different monsters. The druids blame us outsiders for drawing them here. Nobody's welcome anymore. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters.
No way to convince
I've
them to stop it.
tried. Korga, their new first druid, won't even see me. You, though? I know it's not your business, but she owes you for saving this place. Perhaps you could persuade her. For more time to prepare, if nothing else.
Yeah, why not?
I'll see what I can do.
We've no time to offer aid to every whimpering pup.
A heart?
We'd owe you a great debt.
Don't have
If
one
we
of those.
leave now, we won't make it to the city. You'll find the druids at the heart of the grove.
Oh, more talking about hearts.
Make
Don't
them see
cover
sense.
Lysel's ears.
For more lives.
At least Gale approves.
Gil always approves. Only problem with Gale approving of everything you do is as soon as you get to camp, he's gonna throw himself at you.
Precious Baldur's Gate.
I care about our lives, our future.
Well met. And thank you for beating back those
I'm gonna
goblins.
go talk to
Most brave of you.
the blacksmith.
Is
to
there
sell
anything
stuff,
you need?
'cause-
I
They
know
got
my
kinda
prices
better
for fellow
equipment.
druids, but you'll need to be quick.
Well, I've also
The
just
ritual will be
that way I
complete
can sell
before too
stuff.
long. Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
Let me see what you got. Would you be interested in this pearl? How about this onyx? How about this malachite? Oh, did you want to? I have a couple of daggers. If you want me to send one to Gale for now.
Let's not even bother. We're gonna have a staff for him so soon.
You would choose strangers over us.
He also just shouldn't really be making melee attacks.
Yeah, it's literally just for like if enemies move away from him. I just want him to have a better option for melee attacks, for like attacks opportunity. But it's really a pretty much a non-factor, I think.
Sylvanas, guide your path.
Why did I have 3 short swords? Oh no. Oh no, I just had 2. Never mind.
I'm gonna talk to Will just to send him to our camp while you finish up
Alrighty.
Children,
Go on.
inventory management.
Give me a best shot.
Let's see what we've got over here. +1 hand crossbow.
Not bad. Again.
And a couple of +1 short bows that are actually pretty cheap if you would. Do you have a bow equipped?
I don't even know if I
do it.
do as my ranged
like
option.
you.
I've got a
Just
cantrip
yeah, because of
that I'll
cantrips.
probably
I don't
use.
need you
Right.
to be like me.
+1
just have to
padded
buy
armor,
enough time to
though.
run.
I could barely
Come on.
afford that.
I believe in you. You can do this.
But we'll also get just regular powder.
When you walk up
padded armor.
to Will, you know he's like training that kid. This is my first time doing this as a half-orc. There's a half-orc option, which is enough sniveling, child. Your enemies will not be swayed by tears.
Great.
Just a little
Alright,
harsh.
calm down.
I will instead say, it's good advice, child. You'll do well to listen.
You're on the right path.
That's
Emil.
always what I do.
Go on now. Practice what you've learned. Well met. The blade of frontiers at your
Oh yeah, you should.
Smile bends
There's a
down.
rat running around down here that you should totally
his
talk to
thoughts
if you've
become
never done
him.
that before.
You are the blade of frontiers racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship. Doomed to shed our skin and become a lithid, or so the stories go. But we haven't sprouted any tentacles. Not yet, anyway. Could just be good luck. I'm not so.
Your minds collide once more. Will chases
One
the
of
fiend
the-
ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil, a threat to the living. Evil. and
One of these tiefling kids alternates between. He keeps like. He'll like draw his
I've got
sword and like take a
Carter's
swing at this
diablo.
dummy, but every once in a while he just goes in for a bite. He just claws at it and then starts chewing on it.
I'm no stranger to the infernal.
I like
Better
this
to
kid.
slay a
He's
devil
got
before her fires burn common folk to ash. Her name is Karlak, an archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill. I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her. She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses. Just so you know, my first duty is Karlak. I'm oath-bound to go after her. But I won't deny this infection is bothersome. I accept your invitation. You'll
Welcome
need
to
to make
the
room
team.
if you want to partner up, though. Still, when the time comes, call for the blade. I won't be long to answer.
Go to.
A splendid plan. We'll talk more there.
Gale likes it that I recruited him. Apparently, Gale really does like him.
That's the thing with like Karlak too, where it's like I'm going to make a list of all the things Karlak likes. Number 1, flirting with Karlak. It's like
if you
recruiting
wanna
Karlak.
talk to the tieflings over here.
Well, I was also gonna talk to this training fellow, if you want to listen in on this.
Yeah.
Step, Harry, strike, damn it! It's just not landing. Nothing but. Goblins in the wild, out for blood, and the druids in here looking to kick us out. Or worse. We need to be ready for a fight, but I'm useless with a sword.
Gotta go with the rogue option, right?
Probably. This isn't a joust. Fence with your sword, but kick between the
Let's
legs
see that.
instead.
Feint, kick, thrust. You really know what you're
That
doing.
little smirk.
Found this by the road. Bet you'll put it to good use.
This isn't an honorable duel. Kick the man in the
Kick him in the
nards and stab him
nards.
while he's down. One last thing. Don't shout out your moves like that. Spoils the surprise for your foe.
Yes, I'll bite my tongue when the time comes.
You're smirking Dragonborn in that floppy hat.
Hopefully, it's just the goblins we have to worry about. The druids are treating us like vermin. But I'll keep at it. Thank you.
Inspiration. That's an easy point of inspiration to earn, by the way. And it's one of the ones that almost every like class and build has a different set of options for. Yeah, like well, watch this kid here on the end. He just went in for a thrust. In a moment here, he's going to just claw at it and then just chew on the training.
You sure?
Yep.
Old eye patch himself.
Calm down.
Yeah, there he goes. Oh god. It's an ankle biter. Actually,
I like this kid.
You could talk to the tieflings that are thinking about running away, and you could talk to the
Yeah, I've
tiefling
never,
that Lae'zel wants to abuse.
Yeah, I should talk to him. I have never talked to these guys. I always just hear them yelling in the distance.
Hells, we can't just leave.
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blazing spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay. These people aren't fighters. We can help.
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
Clan is everything. You don't abandon those you swore to protect.
I made no such oath, and I will not be held responsible for these people.
Just be responsible for yourself then. We have to stay. It's the right thing to do.
Zerg. Fine. We'll stay. If we survive, it'll make for a good story, I suppose.
Ah,
Thank you,
you'll be a
Rowan.
true bard someday, my friend.
Don't be grumpy, Roland. We'll get to the city soon.
I am not grumpy. Scour your face before control. You're an idiot.
All right, Lae'zel. Lae'zel, no biting.
By Mordai's eyes, my friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
Definitely, yes. Hold it, Lae'zel. I'll see to this.
You dare interrupt? Has the tadpole ravaged your senses?
Probably.
Chucky. Fine.
On the
You,
road.
tell me where you saw the Kitiaki.
Near the mountain. Saw us for we saw it. Jammed its blade through your.
You don't get to intimidate
Straight
and
to
abuse him. I do.
I just ran.
The map. Show me.
That's enough out of you, Lizelle. The map. Show me.
Smack him in the back of the head.
Every time you turn and look with that freaking hat on.
Thanks for your help. And apologies for my companion. I like flip-flopping super hard in this conversation between, like, you don't talk. It's like, hey, don't be rude to him. I'll be rude to him. I'm sorry for that. All right. Lizelle, you want to chew me out?
The last time a subordinate questioned my judgment, I ate tongue stew that very night.
Lizelle, I'm like 2 feet taller than you, and you could tell by the look on my face, I really don't give a shit.
Kenya,
Subordinate?
your
No.
tantrum proves you no wiser than a hatchling. The teeth
Your
was clear.
Okay.
If there are Githyanki
Yeah.
arrested here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait.
Did you say teetling?
That eye roll
I'm
animation.
familiar with the, well, I shall not say culture, custom perhaps. You will educate me on matters of this Fey run.
All right, lesson number 1. It's Fey rude.
That's enough.
We got what you wanted. There's a rat running around somewhere in this area that you should talk to if you get a chance. He's just, I don't know the thing he leads you to. I don't know. Ah, here he is. I don't know where it goes to. But
1 second. I don't remember how to change my prepared spells to get to speak with animals.
If you open this book, wherever that option is,
It's here, right? Spell
you should
book.
have
There
the
we
option
go.
to change your prepared spells, which I cannot do, being a bard.
So yeah, Thunderwave for a second and do friendship.
Let's just Thunderwave real quick, and
Where did he go? He's buggered off.
he ran down the hill. He'll be back up here in a second, more than likely.
Depends. How many people are dumb enough to ask?
Oh, there he is.
True.
Stay back, or else.
Or else
Or else
what?
I'll bite you. Ow! Oh, my tooth.
So the of Divinity and Sin option is definitely the main theme from Divinity Original Sin 2. It's much easier to tell on the violin.
In the box. Follow me, I'll show you.
Okay. Take me to this box.
Did he just tell you about a box, or did he tell you about the evil thing?
He told me about the evil thing. It's inside.
Yep.
Yeah. I think we'd have to, like, break rules to go in there.
Oh, hold on. Not necessarily. I have a dog barking just outside my room. If she continues to bark, I will deal with it momentarily. She seems to have settled down.
You might want to unbind from Lazelle if you're going to do any sneaking.
Nope.
Stop! This place is off limits. Leave.
Off limits. I'm afraid I can't, ma'am. I've been placed in charge of this area. Let's also throw some friends on there.
You are friends, after all.
Of course.
But Zevlor said Damn it! Figured it was a pity post anyway. Do what you gotta do. sorry if I don't show you around.
Need a hand?
I just fall back down. Legs are as steady as a foal's. Bloody potion.
I'd wager your potion was a paralyzing
What?
agent.
No, the potion worked. I'm strong as a bugbear and fearless. The old lady warned me that this might happen, that it was a side effect.
Sounds like you've been duped.
No, she's been nothing but kind to me. Why would she? Sorry, I need a moment. I'm not feeling the best. But I'm sure it'll pass.
Okay, so now we're allowed in here. The problem is that where the rat wants you to go is the box she's leaning against. So we could always go grab Shadowheart and get less restoration real quick. In order to unparalyze her.
I could go back to my spellbook up here and unlearn Speak with Animals and learn less restoration. Why is it?
Come on, just move.
God, it's freaking out on my targeting of this. Now we're going to target her? There we go. Jeez.
My legs! I can stand again! Did you do that? Thank you. Look, you're not really supposed to be here, but I'll turn a blind eye. Just don't touch anything, all right?
Scout's honor.
Well, let's see if
so I can open
perhaps
this? It's not a crime to open this now. Will I get in trouble if I take what's in this chest?
Not sure.
Let's find out. Hide. A loot. There was... not that. There was an opal, some coin, and a key for a cabinet.
Yeah, the key is the evil thing. That they're, or sometimes the rat will call it the evil thing that he chipped a tooth on. That's the key. I don't know what it goes to, but.
Well, we got it
now. So I don't know if it's somewhere in there or if it's just somewhere else in this camp, but.
There's no cabinets, I don't think. Oh, alchemist cabinet. Just kidding. There is totally a locked cabinet in there. This
in
is
here?
Probably, yeah, the alchemist cabinet that's over there. This is probably the key to it.
Let them come.
Do you want to play some music again?
Knowles. I'm ready.
No.
Hopefully she'll be drawn over to you.
Well, ma'am, if you liked that one, perhaps you would like Bard Dance. It starts a little slow, but...
I don't know. Since you played recently in this area, she might not be drawn towards you. You might have to have you talk to her.
All right, hold on. My dog's barking.
We're all good. Yeah, well, you actually might not be back yet. In the meantime, I'm going to send this empty bottle to Lae'zel. Make her carry it.
I gave her a snack to shut her up. Well, I mean, she'd already shut up, but I gave her a snack.
I already looted it. I could just kind of sneak behind her and get it. There was just some like poisons and stuff in there. I sent you a bunch of poison since you're gonna probably get the most use out of it as our resident sneaky stabby.
All right, let's go school some rogues. Oh, and get into this chest first as well. Only a +8, eh? Well, more than I needed. Why is there a hyena ear in this chest?
A very good question. How big is the spider that you summon with Find Familiar? That is a pretty terrifyingly big spider still.
Too big.
Welcome to the team, Spider.
Oh, kid. What do you got going on?
Whoa. Hey. Can't say I've ever seen someone like you before. Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky.
Oh, nice sleight of hand. Hammer's flourish, right?
I never learned names or anything. Just the tricks. Anyway, forget that. Take the ring. I want to show you how lucky it is.
Hmm. Well, I might as well add guidance just in case. $27.
Weeping, bleeding hells! Okay, maybe you don't need extra luck. But since you're already holding the thing, call it. Heads or tails?
Alright. Tails, on account of how I have one.
Tails it is! See? That's the kind of luck you get from one of my lucky rings. I've got more where that came from. Real cheap, too. Interested?
Okay, kid, you drop the
I
act.
don't know what you mean.
Anyone could see this was a modified War Widow
The
skin.
hell it is? You can't do that one with rings. It has to be with bracelets because... Oh, damn.
No, please go on.
You want to look at my stuff or not?
Just take your ring and count yourself lucky.
No fooling you, is there? All right, get walking. Leave some room for the chumps, huh?
Nice.
Ah, I triggered Entertainer with that. That's cool.
Nice.
Let my daughter go right now! She's a thief, hellspawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back! Oh, let me through, Mragrashem, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
Well said.
That's up for discussion.
Come, Magrin. Give them a chance. You, get back.
She says give him a chance, then immediately yells, go away.
I'm a druid, same as yourself. You can let me pass to pay my respects.
Druid or not, you're still an outsider to this place. Entry is forbidden.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
I think before we go over to the druids, real quick, we should.
I wish I could understand you.
We should. Where's the path I'm looking? Yeah, over here. We should swing this way real quick. I just.
Ah, I'd recognize that hat anywhere. That's Volo.
Oh.
Have you ever?
Ooh. I've never talked to her before. I've always come here after other events where she's not here anymore. This is that bard. You should. This is a bard. You should talk to her.
Ma'am?
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will change. No. Become.
What did that poor instrument ever do to you? You're butchering it.
Oh.
I'm gonna go. I'm
You
gonna
have two
go with
bard
the. I'm gonna go with
options.
this. I'm gonna go with the sing. Is it just two? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go with the sing option because I like it better. But that is
You can
that is
choose.
a that is a
There are two
that is
kinds
a
of bards in this world.
that the second one is a piddly nimble strings option if ever I've seen one.
Absolutely.
Mine will turn to ash when you cool the last light down.
That was terrible. I'll show you how it's done.
All the love I can't repay. Rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. Wait, that's it.
What is this?
A cutscene, apparently. I would totally wear that outfit in a different color palette, by the way.
Oh, guess
It
we
would
got a
look
murderer now.
it would look amazing on a Dragonborn.
You can tell it's a cutscene because they gave her auto tune. Oh, Lysel's vibing.
I was about to say,
Lysel's
even Lae'zel seems to like it. Why do I hear an orchestra in the background? That's an impressive lute. It's got a full orchestra. I've got a real sort of Darth Sidious to Darth Vader vibe going on, and anytime it cuts to me.
What is happening? Never interacted with this NPC before.
Amazing that we're still just constantly finding
New stuff.
things
So
none of us
many.
have seen. I see the druid and the wizard got bored and wandered off.
Me and Gale's pet spider are off terrorizing the countryside.
Two spiders and a wizard. Clap, Lae'zel. Come on.
I was having
Gale approves.
finding the words.
Oh, just keep at it.
It's been so long since sorry. Damn it.
It's all right. Let it all out.
I don't usually.
Her horns are really cool too. The
I
the
haven't
kind of
finished a
double.
song since Lihala died. I haven't played at all, if I'm honest. She was playing her lute. We
Dog's
didn't hear
barking
the
again.
noise coming. There was so much blood. I can still smell it.
Oof.
Hardly a unique tale. Jesus. Come with a fine tribute to her.
Thanks. Lihala made me love music. The sound, the feel, the thrill. But when she died, it was gone. Until now, I'd forgotten what it was like. itch in my fingers to perfect a song. The Weeping Dawn will be my gift to her. Thank you. I needed this.
Aha. Inspired. And now I go get my dog to stop barking again.
Oh God.
Please, make it stop.
No.
Can't you hear it? Her singing.
Oh.
It's awful.
Terrible. Oh no. Whatever shall we do?
More witless creatures. More ear bleed. My head is melting. I'm leaving before the damage is permanent.
That was neat. And
I talked to the squirrels. They hate her singing, and they ran off. They just like grabbed their ears and screamed in pain and said it was terrible and ran off. If you want to go to the beautiful view here and maybe loot the chest.
There's a small chest. Open. Locked. Lockpick.
Think you might find something.
What a thing to
interesting in
spend a
there.
crit on. Cap of Curing. Let's see here. When you inspire an ally using Bardic Inspiration, they also regain 1 to 6 hit points.
Well, oh yeah. Oh.
It reminds me of Chewbacca putting hats on Chewbacca in Lego Star Wars.
This grove ain't big enough for the two of us.
I might have to hide hat on this one the way it just
I don't know. It's
is
pretty
perched,
stylish.
perched delicately on top of my noggin.
I think at any rate, this might be a decent place to stop this episode. Oh, you're sinking a little bit. There we go. Nice, beautiful view to look out over with a new hat. Is there a way to hide HUD in this? I want a screenshot of this moment right here.
Good question. I don't know if there's a like screenshot mode.
I can just kind of. Oh, Gale's kind of in the way there. You know, something like that. I could always cut Gale out in the future. It's a good look. At any rate, I think that's where we'll call episode 2 of this to a close. Next time, we'll continue searching through the grove and chatting with people. Excuse me, I'm trying to do an outro here, lady.
Yes, I know. She's really going hard.
I see what the squirrels are talking about now. Thank everybody for watching, and we will see you in the next episode of this 2-player Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough.